Macavi-TEA, Macavi-TEA, there's no one like Macavi-TEA. I said that I would sing each of these each time because I now have a little cat with me. It's Macavi-TEA time! Let's clean out his poop tray. Hello, how are you? I hope you're very, very well. I'm back. I guess I'm back. I guess this is me being back. I haven't uploaded in like over a month. It's been insane. I've had a mental month. I bought my first home. I moved into a new area where I don't know anyone, and then the shit hit the proverbial fan. If people are interested, I will do a life update thing because I'm going to do an empty home tour, which you will see on my channel shortly. And in that video, I will talk about everything that's been going on if you're interested. If you're not, that's fine. I understand that some of you are just here to listen to me talk about musicals, and that's fine. In this episode, I'm going to talk about some drama tea. I guess let's just jump into it. I mean, I feel like a lot has happened while I've been away, so let's talk about it. Okay, so this one isn't on my list, but the first thing that I thought about was Ben Platt and Beanie Feldstein doing a 20-year project on Merrily We Roll Along. For those of you who don't know, it's a Sondheim musical and it's a classic. It's great. My school that I went to did it when I was in first year. The third years did it, and it was such a good production. So that's very exciting. That's crazy, like, because they're doing the young bits now, and then in like 10 years they'll do another bit, and then in 20 years it'll be released, and it'll follow these three friends basically like throughout their lives. Isn't that crazy? Like, I think that's amazing. I love Beanie Feldstein. I love Ben Platt. Look at my background on my phone. That's how much I love them. It's their Halloween picture and I've got it on my phone. I'm not a person to have like people on my phone, but here I am. I think it's a great picture. Anyway, so Devon Hansen has just opened in London. Isn't that exciting? So I saw Devon Hansen on Broadway last summer, and as much as I really, really enjoyed the show, I was like, I feel like that part of me is satisfied. I didn't feel like I needed to see it again immediately. I was like, when it comes to London, I'll maybe see it. I didn't buy any tickets when like they went on sale, and I was like, maybe I'll see it at some point. Do you know what I mean? It's not gonna be closing anytime soon. It opened last week to previews, and I'm 100% gonna have to see it. I'm awful for like FOMO and stuff. I hate not being able to have like an informed opinion on something. Like, I hate that people are like, what do you think of Devon Hansen in London? And I'm like, I don't know, because I've not seen it yet. So I definitely need to go and see that. The guy who's playing the main role, Sam Tutty or Tootie, I'm not sure how you say it. I've not seen him be interviewed. I did look up how to say it. But he is playing Evan. Now, I saw him in the summer in Once on This Island at the Southwark Playhouse, which was an incredible performance, an incredible production, absolutely gorgeous. I actually preferred it to the Broadway production. So sue me, I thought it was great. And he played Daniel in it, and he was like a very sassy Daniel. And when it was announced that he was playing Evan, I was like, interesting. You know when you've seen somebody in a role, they're really selling it. I find it really hard the first time to like envision them doing anything else, which is really bad of me, but whatever. Last week, they released a video of the 4 Evans. So the Canadian Evan, the tour Evan, Broadway Evan, and London Evan singing For Forever. And oh my God, it was so gorgeous. It was lovely. Oh, I loved it. I thought it was amazing. Absolutely stunning. So now I'm well and truly sold, and I need to get tickets. So if anybody wants to take me, you know, I'd be up for it. I just took a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100% that bitch. This week, the What's on Stage Awards nominations opened, which is quite cool. And if you don't know, the What's on Stage Awards are like a fan voted for award ceremony? Award show. Award thing. It's an award. And basically fans can nominate people and then can vote for people. I think it's a great way for people to feel like they're having an input into the theatre community, especially if people aren't from London and always actively there. They can make informed choices from the things they've seen online, and if they have seen the shows and touring productions and things. And I just think it's a nice way of everyone getting together and celebrating people. It can sometimes be like a popularity contest, which is a shame, but it's still a great thing, and awards are really cool. So yeah, I voted. Did you? Also, we've got a general election. Not where I thought this was going to go, but the UK are having a general election on the 12th of December. Please register to vote if you are old enough, and please vote. Excuses are not acceptable. You can do a postal vote. You can go in person. You can have an impact on your country. If you're not from England, then you're like, Amy, shut up. Okay. We need to talk about Shay Yuma. She was cast as Celie in The Colour Purple at the Birmingham Hippodrome and the Leicester Curve this summer. I've seen her in quite a lot of stuff actually. I saw her in Spring Awakening, Little Shop of Horrors, Ragtime, Hadestown, I feel like something else. I've seen her in basically all of her professional big shows though. Not because I was necessarily a fan or anything, but just because she was in the shows that I went to see. And I always thought, a talented lady. But when it was announced that she was cast, in the next week or so,
Malia Lambert,
who is currently in Hamilton, shared a screenshot from her Facebook where she was basically being really homophobic and saying that homosexuality is a sin and she doesn't believe in homosexuality. Like, how can you not believe in it? It's a thing. It's people's lives. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, the majority of the theatre world, LGBTQ plus community all came together and were like, dude, this isn't great. You should really apologise or like explain yourself. And nothing was said, and then she was taken out of the show and Tashawn Williams was put in the show, who, by the way, played Heather Duke in London in Heathers, and she's great, but I actually didn't see the show, which is a very big shame. I had a lot going on at the time. But recently she came out with a Daily Mail news article saying that she was suing the theatres who fired her and her agents for dropping her as well. I'm only saying this because maybe people don't know about it. I think in the London community everybody knows about it, but maybe further afield people aren't really aware. But it's awful. So she is suing them for not being able to express her religious views. But the thing is that her religious view is hate speech. And why should other people in the show, in the theatre who work there, have to work with somebody who is spreading hate about their identity? Like, it's not like you choose to be gay, you know? Why should members of the LGBTQ plus community see somebody who's homophobic playing a role that, you know, an incredible character that's really inspired so many people? Because Celie is a lesbian character. She falls in love with Shug Avery and that is a loving relationship between two women. Like, what was she intending to do? Like, get to that day in rehearsal and be like, no, I'm not doing it? Because she also says that she doesn't think that Celie is a lesbian character. Like, why don't you understand the story? She did this like EPK video that was like a mini documentary where she's like being followed by her church, and her dad runs a church, and they like made this video where she was talking about her experience, and she's like, this post like 4 or 5 years ago, no offense, you're going to court, you're gonna like sue somebody, surely you know how long ago it was. Do you know what I mean? Feigning this fake like 4 or 5 years ago. Oh, please, you will have seen everything. Like, why are you faking it? She's saying that homosexuality is a sin and it's as bad as lying or stealing, and it's like, babe, you're definitely lying in what you're saying right now, just so you know. Like, I know it's only a little thing, but it's a lie. Just saying. Because she also went on radio and did this disgusting interview. She was like, I stand by what I say. Oh my god, do you hear yourself? I just thought I'd share that that's a thing that's going on in England. We need to stand by our LGBTQ plus community and our theatre community, who are so intrinsically connected, and you know, it's just hateful. It's gross. And if you agree with her, please feel free to unfollow me and unsubscribe and unfriend, because I'll do the same right back. Be More Chill is coming to London. How exciting is that? It's coming to the Other Palace, which is one of my all-time favourite theatres. I absolutely love it. I can't wait for it to be in London. I think it would be really cool to see it again, see it in a different theatre. I love seeing stuff at the Other Palace. I just think it's a great place. I did audition for it, didn't get it though, which is fine. I'm okay. No, honestly though, it is very exciting. I can't wait to see who they did cast. I can't wait to see the show. It was really cool actually. I got to learn the choreography from 3 of the dances. That was really cool, and to meet the choreographer, Chase Brock from Broadway, which is very exciting, you know. When you audition for something, it's always exciting. You're like, oh my goodness, I hope I get it, because it's a job. But when it's a show that you love so much, it's like extra pressure. Anyway, it's very exciting. 6 has gone on tour, which is very exciting. I tell you, it's all like good stuff today, apart from Shay Yuma. She's not good. But 6 has gone on tour, which is very, very cool. Jodie Steel is playing Catherine Howard. Lauren Drew is playing Catherine of Aragon. I don't know the other girls. The girl who is playing Anne Boleyn, I've seen some clips and she seems so cool. I am actually going to see the tour. I booked to see Six, the sing-along, one night when I was drunk at Olivia's house. And then the next morning I woke up and I was like, what on earth is this on the phone? What is this confirmation? Oh, I guess I'm going to see Six. So yes, I'm going to the Six tour sing-along. So I will report back and tell you how that is. I think that's this month. I should check my diary. Waitress is having Sarah Bareilles come to London and Gavin Creel. Can you get any better? I really like Waitress. I think the music is gorgeous. I'm not totally sold on the show. I don't like stories that involve cheating and I don't feel like it's resolved massively at the end, but I still love the music and I still go and enjoy the show. I've seen it 3 times. I've seen it 4 times. For somebody who's like, you know, it's okay. I'm like, I saw it 4 times. But Sarah Bareilles is going to be in the show, who is just amazing. I think it's so cool to have her come and do the show. I went to the dress rehearsal when it opened in London and she came and like did a little speech before and I was like, oh my god, it's Sarah Bareilles. So the fact that she's going to be in town doing the show is very cool. I'm gonna have to go and see her. And Gavin Creel is, honest to God, one of the nicest people I've ever met and just a dream. So talented. I think he'll be such a good pomator. Yes. Catherine McPhee is going to be on Broadway in Waitress. Isn't that cool? I love Kat McPhee. I think she's great. But I saw somebody on Twitter that was like, oh, I'm really sorry for saying that I was excited about Kat coming to finish off the run on Broadway in Waitress. And I know that blah, blah, blah deserves it more. Blah, blah, blah deserves it more. And I'm like, it's not about who deserves a role more, it's about who's right for it at that time. It's about the producers. It's like, maybe we shouldn't feel guilty for being excited about seeing somebody that we like in a show. Maybe we shouldn't butt our noses in so much. I love the theatre community. I love the social media theatre community. You guys are amazing. But sometimes there is a small group of people who just take it too far and they get so aggressive, and I think that people forget that the people who are in these shows see everything that's on Twitter. It's like the people being knobheads about Courtney in Six. She's just taken over from Millie, she's playing Anne Boleyn, and people were going off about her skirt not being, what's it called? Her skirt not being like swishy enough compared to the swishiness of Millie's skirt. Do you hear yourself? Ridiculous. When people are saying stuff about people's weight and the way they look and how suitable they are for a role, it's fine to have an opinion. Everybody has one, that's fine. If you disagree with something, that's fine. But don't share it on social media and tag the people who are involved in it or like share their names, because it will get back to them and it hurts people's feelings. I think that we all just need to exercise a little bit more love and a little less hate. Hairspray is opening in London next year, which I think is very cool. I love Hairspray. I saw the original production twice and I love that Michael Ball is coming back. I thought he was an amazing Edna, and so that's very cool. And then Lizzie B is going to be playing Tracy. I actually saw her in the Heather's workshop at the other Palace like a couple of years before it did the big production with Carrie and Jodie and everybody. They did like maybe 5 or 6 performances in the studio downstairs with the creative team and a very small cast, and it was amazing, and she had such a gorgeous voice. She looked so cute in all of the promo pictures, so I'm very, very excited about that. In case you're wondering, I'm still obsessed with Moulin Rouge. It absolutely slaps. I'm also still obsessed with Beetlejuice. That's just a little, you know. Last week it was Wicked's 16th birthday, which is very cool. I love Wicked. And my favourite thing, I did tweet about this, but my favourite thing was all of the people who've been in the show that was like, oh my god, such a good time in Wicked. And then would like share screen grabs of bootlegs of them in the show. And it made me laugh a lot. So I just thought I'd share that. And I'm interested to know, who is your favourite Elphaba and Glinda? My favourite Glinda is Cara Lindsay. Well, I've not seen Cara Lindsay, but I've seen lots of clips and she seems crazy. Of Glindas I've seen, my favourite is Sophie Linda Lee, who was a cover. See, we love a cover. And my favourite Elphaba that I've seen is Willemijn Verkijk. Oh my god, she's amazing. Loads of other stuff's happened in theatre, but that's all I can think of at the moment. I went to see Jeremy Jordan last week, amazing. So basically at the end, he told his like story about The Greatest Showman and his like involvement in the production. I actually filmed this video the other day, or like I filmed a version of this video the other day. It didn't say, but in that video, I like told the story that Jeremy Jordan told about his experience with The Greatest Showman. And then I was gonna do the same today, and then I thought maybe I'll do it for another video, number one, or maybe I will leave Jeremy Jordan to share that story. I mean he shared it in all of his concerts with like over 1,000 people in the culmination of the performances. So maybe it's okay for me to share that, and it's just from memory. I thought it was really interesting. I thought people would be interested to hear it, and I don't know if he will talk about it anywhere else. So maybe I'll do that in another video, but anyway. I'm filming lots today, so hopefully there will be lots of videos up soon. I'm really sorry for being away, and I'm back with a bang, bang, bang into the room. I also have a cat. I'm also in my own place. This is my picture corner. See? My dad put it up for me. I love it. Yeah, that's that. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. I love you lots. Bye!